this is part 2 of the Behavioral Economics Basics series, and today we will be covering mental accounting. So, to begin, mental accounting is when people treat money differently depending on where they came from, where the money came from, the situation, and their emotional response to the dollar amount. So even if the actual numerical value, so the number of the bill, like the number on the bill, is the same, people might do different things with it depending on these factors. Oftentimes, this leads to illogical financial decisions because you're just treating something differently just based off of some subjective criteria that you assign to, which means it's not really, you're not viewing it as objectively as it can be. So to prevent the mental accounting bias, individuals can treat money as a fungible, which means that all the money is the same regardless of its origin or purpose. So rather than assigning an adjective in front of it, a better way to view money is just to view the money amount. So rather than saying gift money or extra money or allowance or, for example, like income, just look at the actual value of the money. So $20, $30, $40, whatever. And this will help to kind of avoid mental accounting. Another part of mental accounting is when people just look at one specific aspect of a portfolio and ignore the overall part. So not only do they look at that one specific part and they apply it to the whole thing, but they just sometimes just ignore the whole thing in general. So what I mean by this is, for example, if I was to have a stock portfolio, my technology stocks are doing great, but all of my other stocks are not. So rather than viewing my entire portfolio as not doing so great, because there's stocks doing worse, like the majority of the stocks aren't doing as well, I just look at my technology stocks and I say, oh, well, my technology stocks are doing great, so that means my entire portfolio is doing great as well, which is obviously not true. An example of this is if I was to receive $100 worth of birthday money from a family member, and I see it as extra money, versus if I was to get $100 from my hard-earned work and it's just my paycheck. Obviously, I would want to save my paycheck towards getting something I want. But if I were to receive that $100, then technically I should also put it towards my savings, right? But because I view it as birthday money, and in turn I view it as free money or extra money, I would probably spend it on some other luxurious good that I don't need, which is why mental accounting can lead to a lot of illogical financial decisions, because I could be like another $100, I could make another $100 worth of progress towards my savings, but instead I just chose to spend it even though they're the exact same thing. That's it for this video, and I'll see you in part 3.